We here at the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks for July 13th, 2013. With your host, Peacemaker2448.
Rampant Epsilon.
And Tommy Gun 2442.
Now you see, Locke, that is how we do the TGSR, not the one for TGS.
Okay!
He introduces everyone.
I get it, I freaking get it!
Sure you do. That's why you screwed up. Yes.
And you know what? Guess what? I didn't butcher the intro. What?
Good for you.
Good for you, Scoots.
I am the only one. I apparently am the only one that hasn't used that to do the intro. Apparently, everyone has glanced at it.
Well, guess what? I can one-up you. I've done my outro piece without looking at the script because I forgot to load it. And I've got a lot more to say in that outro than in the pre-roll.
But I mean,
yeah.
it's... But they're both easy to say.
Glock.
Say it a couple times and it's easy to memorize.
Glock. It's okay.
Yes.
We're moving on.
Glock.
But...
Glock. Glock. I'll pat you on the back for being a good boy and memorizing that. Now, if only you could take that motivation and actually promote the show, we'd be doing real good.
Okay. Okay.
Alright then. We got two shows to quickly glance back over. Because 2 weeks ago, we looked at the Hibiki arc and wrapped up the 9 riders. And... yep. That was the Hibiki arc.
Do we really have to can't we just skip over this one, please?
No.
Please.
No.
Ah!
We're watching the whole show.
No!
It wouldn't be counted as us watching the whole show if we skipped over episodes.
I
No matter
quit.
how horrible
I quit around halfway through this episode. I could not watch anymore. Please don't make me watch it.
We forced ourselves through almost half of Kabuto. We can deal with anything Decade can throw at us.
Yeah, I've seen all of Decade. All of it.
Okay, I'll watch.
So yeah, Hibiki arc. That was fun.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
I have a
about
question.
all that can be said about that because from what you've said, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
Who is that female Kamen Rider? Kivara? Or no? Right?
It's Kivara or Kivala. I've heard it both ways.
Okay, I was kind of curious about that one. Because I had heard it both ways too, and I was like, which one is it?
I believe the wiki has it as Kivala, but in the movie it's Kivara. And she pronounces it as Kivara. This is all about Movie War 2010, folks. Don't worry about the context. We'll get there eventually. And last week, to get us back on track, we looked at 2 more episodes of Dragonite and a Rewind, and it was better than, well, both the Rider shows we've had to watch as complete series this season.
Yeah. About all that can be said right there.
Yeah. I'm really tempted to go and start watching all the Dragonite.
Just to give you something good.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in the same.
I'm seriously like, I think I'm like subconsciously putting off watching Hibiki anymore.
Because you don't want to see it turn out bad.
Because I know what's to come at the end, and I feel like that's gonna like just piss me off to no end. And it will. Because I already don't like that little shit knocker. And then what that shit knocker gets, especially considering the descriptions I've gotten, no.
Do what? What show? Which show?
Hibiki.
Oh, well, this just sucks.
You
What?
mean Hibiki? You mean you think Hibiki actually sucks, or what?
The latter half of Hibiki is this kind of little bit of a downward spiral, I'd say, up to where I'm at, but the first half of Hibiki is fantastic.
So they basically just screw it up.
Yes, because Toei decided, you know what, we're gonna replace the entire crew because we're getting low ratings and low toy sales, and give it to our good friend Tashiki in a way.
Oh no!
Here's the worser thing, though. If you watch the Seven Oni movie, which is done by the new crew for the second half of Hibiki, that's actually a good movie.
Really?
Yes! Which is baffling, because it's like, how can you do such a good movie and then fuck up the show? How?
Seriously?
Very carefully.
Seriously?
Ah. And I'm kind of disappointed in a reviewer who recently looked over the film and didn't elaborate on that. Because he dropped a little thing about Inoue writing the film, but didn't go on to say, it's like, oh yeah, the producers, yeah, the people behind that second half of Hibiki are the ones who did the film.
Screwed that up horribly.
I don't understand that.
You want to know what's bad?
What?
I'm going to have to watch episode 20 alongside Glock.
Your video screwing up?
Apparently, somewhere between the time I downloaded it to now, episode 20's gotten screwed up. Along with 17.
Well,
so you're gonna watch it on YouTube?
Past that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna watch it on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And when we get finished, I need you to tell me which one we're doing for the finale. I might have to re-download it. I don't know. I'm showing a few more that are coming up, like those two, and yeah.
We're not gonna announce it, right?
No.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's supposed to be a surprise, right?
Yes. Even though I'm sure by now everyone's done got a good idea.
Yeah. I think I've even said what we're doing for the finale.
Probably.
Yeah.
But if someone hasn't paid attention to this show so far, then they wouldn't know.
Yeah. But to get us on to this week's episode, we're looking at 20 and 21, the Dark Riders of Nega World, and going through the complete Rider album.
Oh, 20 and 21? I thought it was 21 and 20. Oh, no, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay.
We're off an arc. We're off an episode because of the way the arcs are set up.
Yeah. Episode 1 was a one-off.
Oh, okay.
So, thoughts going in?
I expect nothing.
I've
done proving the point time and time again. Out of Decade, you just got to take it with as little seriousness as possible.
Can I quit now? Can I quit?
Try.
No. Man up and do it.
But
quit being a wimp.
Now
you gonna whine? Really?
No. I'm ready. Even though I'm gonna hate it, but yeah, I'm ready.
Unlike Glock, I saw both of these episodes ahead of time, and I also made the mistake of watching All Riders vs. Die Shocker right next to it. I am reminded once again why I don't like Tsukasa.
What? Okay, I've got to watch All Riders vs. Die Shocker after this.
Yeah. If you think his speeches were worth anything, watch these 2 episodes. And honestly, I don't believe his speeches anymore after these 2 episodes. Considering what he does.
Oh, Jesus. He's probably about to screw up big time.
Yes! So much so! Anyway, we're ready to watch episode 20?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Alright. Watching episode 20.
Wait. Did you explain to the viewer, if there is a viewer, how to get to the videos? Since I'm not on it, and I don't know if it's as obvious as it should be.
You're not on it?
Well, I'm not on that. I'm on the actual YouTube page for Decade, watching it off of Decade's YouTube page.
Oh.
If you're on the TGSR website, they are listed down below.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you would say that first, just in case.
If you're not on the website, tgsr.dynds.org, TGSR page, they are listed on the page. Anyway, are we now ready?
Yes, we're ready.
I was born ready, just not for Decade.
Alrighty then. Again, looking at episode 20 of Decado in 3, 2, 1, go.
Decado?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what Naruto says.
I thought it was just Decade.
That's how Narutaki pronounces it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, did you not just hear it right there?
Yeah, I heard it.
Plus, I think with Japanese languages, they don't end words on high syllables. They end them on low.
So the movie War 2010 continues before these two episodes.
No. All Riders picks up after these episodes, kind of, sort of, maybe.
After or before? Because he just saw her on the ground with the dress and the explosions everywhere. Okay.
That has nothing to do with All Riders. And yes, we're supposed to be back in that world from the first episode. And in case you're wondering, Tsukasa's photography will be a plot point in this episode. You saved the world. You found 9 different worlds and 9 different writers and 9 different stories and 9 other goddamn things. What the fuck did you expect to find on this goddamn journey?
Treasure! Oh wait, that's the end.
If you're expected to find your home world, you got a movie for that. Hi, not Otoya.
Isn't that the song from...
Yes.
Yes.
How do these people know these songs?
Technically, he's supposed to know it because he's originally from Decade. I don't know if that's the original actor, but character-wise, he's supposed to know it.
Oh, he's the guy who showed him the 9 worlds.
No.
Oh. Who is he then?
That is Otoya. That is not Kiva's father. At least from the original show. You got to save the... What were you expected to get out of this goddamn journey?
Didn't he have his own world to live in to begin with? It's just his world was kind of being destroyed at the moment?
No. The world from episode 1 was not his to begin with. It's because he took shitty pictures in it, remember?
Oh.
Remember how I said his pictures are going to be a plot point?
Mm-hmm.
Just wait.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Because, again, this is supposed to be the original world, which is Natsumi's world from episode 1. Because, you know, she's going to get backstory in this episode. One of the few good things about this show.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't exactly fit.
Yeah.
Did she just say Decadua?
Yes.
So it's Decade, Decado, and Decadoa.
Yeah.
Jeez. I wonder if it's just like different ways, you use his name in a sentence.
I'd say it's more just pronunciation.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with that?
It was a group of people who were wanting to drop out.
Oh.
But they didn't. Spoilers.
Bunch of brats.
Yeah. Remember how I said his photos are going to be a plot point?
Yeah.
Remember how in her world in episode 1 he took shitty photos?
Yeah.
He didn't take shitty photos.
Dang.
What do you think that means?
It's his world?
Nope.
It's her world.
Nope.
What?
I'm surprised nobody's pointing this out of the characters. Because you think at this point they go, oh, this is a thing with these worlds. Tsukasa can't take pictures. Wait, he's taking pictures here and we should already be, and we've been here before and he took shitty pictures before.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
What a butthole!
Yeah. You gotta love how Tsukasa just does not give a shit about Natsumi's backstory. And completely ignoring the thing I just brought up. Oh, look, treasure. Deck oozing Kaito. I mean, I can understand Onodori not catching on because he wasn't in this world originally. But we have 3 characters who should be pointing this out right now. and none of them are.
Well, they're probably under the strict belief that there's only 9 worlds, and they're in a world that's supposed to be theirs.
This should even tip them off. Seriously, Narutaki's acting happy. When has he ever been happy around them?
Never.
Exactly.
That is a really good point, and I did not realize that.
Narutaki's always the one that is,
Wants to stop you.
I'm gonna kill Decade.
Oh, dear. I mean, I can understand Natsumi because she's blinded by being back home, or what she thinks is home. Spoilers, it's not.
What the heck?
Yeah. But that mustache! I didn't see a guy at college who's got that Snidely Whiplash mustache. Oh, if you don't like this, too bad. This is going to be the rest of the 2 episodes for the most part.
Oh, you! Can I hurt him? Can I hurt him? I can't
Not
hurt
yet!
him because...
Not yet! We need to get to the end of the 2 episodes. I also love how Tsukasa's just embellishing this. So he's like,
So wait, did I just see that correctly? He won 10 billion yen?
yes.
And he doesn't care.
No, he's just like, oh yeah, 10 million, yeah, that's sweet. You know, because he wanted something at the end of the journey. Well, now he's getting it. Still can't believe Natsumi's gonna get more backstory than Tsukasa in this series. Seriously.
I can believe it.
Natsumi and Kaito and Onodore get more backstory than just, wow.
So that explains... Okay.
What?
I remembered them having a flashback in the... the next arc. And that explains what that was. Okay.
This is fantastic. They are fantastic thieves, aren't they? Also, bravo, Natsumi. You've defeated the whole purpose of the club. although not really. Hmm. Oh, and if you thought this was the original world, yeah, it's not. Oh, by the way, hi, Dark Kabuto.
She looked straight at him and didn't realize he had the photo in his hand.
Yes.
Why would you... I was about to say, why would you not let her do that?
Because we have to keep Onodori distracted, or else he's gonna figure it out.
Pick a woman.
Yes. Yeah, we have to keep Onodori distracted at all costs because we have to keep up that he's the actual good guy of this group.
That one's a lie. I know, because of the flashback.
Yeah. I also love how this music is so not serious.
Alright?
It's like the show's not even taking this backstory seriously.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe the music's just supposed to give that childish feeling to it.
Maybe.
That's not good.
Nope. Yes. Wow, that water pipe picked up quick.
What just happened? I missed it.
They're monsters.
Oh.
And he's the only one that's realized that they're completely surrounded by monsters.
Yeah. Also, hi, Alternative.
Who?
Alternative.
Who's that?
Ryuki Rider.
Oh, okay. Oh crap! You're back. Hang on.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah. Hi, Dark Kiva. Oh, by the way, her friends? Ryuga, Dark Kabuto, and Orga. Ryuki, Fies, and Kabuto, respectively. Or Ryuki, Kabuto, and Fies, respectively. Yep.
Back. What I miss?
Natsumi's friends are Dark Riders.
Well, I knew that.
And Otoya, Dark Rider 2. And
Really?
Elgato showing up. When yo, the end's outclocking up Dark Kabuto.
So it's Ryuki fighting Ryuki.
Yuga.
Oh, that's not Ryuki? No, it's not, I guess. Okay. It looked like just a dark Ryuki from behind.
It's because it is.
Oh.
But it's still Ryuga.
Okay.
It's a different rider. Just like Dark Kabuto, who looks like Kabuto only with a different paint scheme.
Okay.
And Dark Kiva, who kind of looks like Kiva's Emperor form. Oops. Got to recharge the batteries on this thing.
What the heck?
He just wiped his cards.
Yep. Because he had to be stupid and selfish.
Huh.
Hi, other Natsumi. So, thoughts so far?
Don't even ask.
I am.
I'm not answering.
Alright, fine. Tommy?
He really knows how to be a pompous ass, doesn't he?
A proper what?
A pompous ass.
Yeah. Oh, and if you think he's gonna stop doing it, nope.
Nope.
I wouldn't expect him to.
Yeah.
We are talking about Tsukasa here. I mean,
Yeah.
I would not
Even though
expect
he
that.
knows there's something wrong with this world, he's just like, I'm just gonna keep being an ass. Because I can.
Yeah, and look at the mess that got him in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Right.
serves him right.
Mm-hmm. And I would say this next episode has the same problem I have with all riders. Tsukasa doesn't redeem himself.
Ever.
Nope. He does something stupid just like this in all riders, except far worse, but he never redeems himself. He just goes off and fights. He never has that moment where he goes, I done fucked. I gotta fix this.
That's Tsukasa.
No, he gets told by an alternative rider man to bear his sins and get on with his life. And then in the next scene, when he should be given his speech where he's like, I fucked up, I screwed over my friends, I screwed up this world, I sent this world into chaos, and I'm probably responsible for a few thousand lives. But I'm gonna make it right. Somehow. I don't care if I'm facing an army. But no, he doesn't make that speech. He makes another bullshit speech that he makes every fucking episode.
What's the speech?
I don't remember the speech, but I know it's bullcrap. And it has nothing to do with what he just gotten told.
Wow. Just
Figures.
wow. Alright, one more second. Let me go grab a chicken finger.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Again, here he doesn't make a speech, and he doesn't make that, I screwed up speech, and he doesn't redeem himself in any way. Also, how'd you like the shots of Decade Complete that we got in the preview?
I wasn't exactly paying attention, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll be seeing it at the end of the episode.
I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry. Not I'll be back, but I'm back.
You ready to move on to episode 21?
Whenever he gets back.
Oh.
I'm back.
About time.
I said I was back.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Looking at episode 21 of Decade and wrapping up this arc in this week's episode. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Crap.
Pause.
Pause it. Yeah. What time code?
51 seconds.
I got all screwed up right there.
Oh.
I guess I can't focus on my offline versions. Alright.
Ready?
Yep.
Alright. Picking up at the 51 second marker in 3, 2, 1, go.
I already know basically what this episode says, so I'm not really as interested in it anymore.
Too late! You've already decided for him.
Oh dear God, go away!
Yeah. I also love how Decade literally got all his cards blacked out and unusable, and he's not like, wait, what the hell's going on?
Right?
And he's like, no, don't question a man's lap, even though he's already doing what Oya wants him to do. Which is be an evil prick.
Yeah.
Which he's done the entire season almost.
Yeah.
This song honestly does not fit the show.
No.
Hey guys,
What?
What?
I know we've already done an encore of it, but do you think one of us could bring the entire series of Double for one season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, he's being told, hey, there's something up with this world, but nope, gotta distract him. And he's gonna fall for it like a fucking idiot. Tsukasa, stop listening. No wonder he's having himself a ball. Again, he shows he's learned something there. But wait till this next scene. I don't mean the flashback.
This flashback is long, I think.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Don't think you're getting that off with a little screwdriver. And you're not the chick from O's. You do not have comically placed super strength. You think? That thing's probably bolted directly into the damn wall. I guarantee you, you have to kick that entire wall down in order to get that sign off. Yes, you are. You kinda are. Although this feels a bit forced, but okay.
So they all put something in the box and bury it.
Yes.
And then they yell at it.
Yes.
and then they bury it.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
dear God.
spiritual kind of thing.
I know, but...
Like, some people just do this. It's not rational and it's not logical, but people do it. This seems awfully convenient. And they really had to turn up the cheese on this one. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a parking lot on top of it. And a stadium, too. Sure you can. Just get yourself a jackhammer and you'll get there. Tsukasa, you don't deserve that hat.
No. No.
It comes from the person who was laughing it up with the person from before. And who's immediately distracted by this. God damn it, Odori. You are fucking useless in this damn show. Useless!
Uh-oh.
Technically he's a rider too, but I'm guessing he's lower ranked.
So she can't hear them.
Nope. Yep. Oh, by the way, he's down there.
They're all giving her death looks now.
Yeah. Well, those two. Nobody else was. They're distracted by
They all did, but then...
I love how he says it, yet he turns around and is believing the shit he's in. Honestly, I can believe that Natsumi doesn't believe a goddamn word Tsukasa is right now. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's been doing. If he didn't pull the shit he's been doing these entire 2 episodes, I'd actually go, maybe he should listen to Natsumi. Well, maybe he should listen to Tsukasa. But no, Tsukasa has to be a dick and flip back and forth between these two aspects of his goddamn personality.
Yep.
That's why I think Tsukasa has split personality disorder. He, 1 minute, will be the hero he needs to be, and the other minute, he will be a complete and utter dick. Uh-huh.
Keep thinking that.
Yeah. Keep staring at those pictures. They'll tell you the real story. Also, say hi to your counterpart. She's a Natsumi from this world. Because you're in a different world.
What is the difference between Kun and Tachi? I never understood that.
Kun is single. I believe Tachi's Pearl.
Oh. Okay.
I love how Suka now wants to be a part of the plot. Instead of going off and dicking around. Well, you're not going to be for long. And you're just going to sit there and take a picture of Sakasa. You're going to step up there and help the other Natsumi's case. Because you've seen this shit. Well, you see, she's... yeah.
Dead.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think they've been asking about Chinatsu? Why do you think they've been talking about Chinatsu for the last God knows how many minutes? I love how that's their ultimate treasure, yet none of them can use it.
Yeah, right? I know what that is!
You believe her now?
Now that she ain't touching it, the pictures are changing.
Yeah. And betrayal in 3, 2, 1. I'm surprised they didn't figure that one out.
Yeah, I kind of am too.
Yeah. Unless they know nothing and they were only playing along with whatever she said. Yep. I love how everyone's distracted by paper planes. Don't worry, Ian. In one of the Deno movies, you get your own. And you get to summon all these guys. Because that makes perfect sense.
So he gets to summon the Dark Riders?
Well, everyone except Kiva. Well, Dark Kiva.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because they're all movie exclusive riders, and that makes total sense within the context of the story.
Yeah.
Time for the bullshit speech. Yes, I'm totally talking out of my ass right now. Although you did that to yourself. Oh, look, he gets a fancy new card for his troubles.
Yeah, he gets a fancy new card for being a dick and then realizing that nothing really happened there.
Yeah.
Because I noticed he fails to mention the fact that he was being a dick.
Yep. And that if he realized sooner, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Apparently, according to him, the whole reason all of this happened was because of Natsumi.
By the way, if you want to know an easy way to remember the shows in their chronological order, or at least the order they premiered, just watch Decade. You'll get it burned into your memory. And now we get Decade Complete, which is really powerful in the fact that he can do, well, you'll see.
I kind of like his power. I kind of like these powers. I gotta admit, this is kind of cool. Here he goes.
I kind of don't, because this is one step below what DN can do.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, it's cool that they incorporated the final forms for the riders, but to have them mimic him and mimic their final attacks, it seems kind of dumb. Although right there, that wasn't a mimic, but he had to kind of get in front next to him for the shot. Oh, Glock, you know what time it is?
No! 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 Please! No! 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 Ah! I can't watch! No!
Rider kick time!
No! No rider kick! Ah! I hate you. I hate you, Kabuto.
By the way, story totally not resolved because Dark Eva's still here.
Wait, Dark Kiva is still here? What?
He just left the battle.
Oh, yeah.
So like, we defeated all them. We didn't knock out Dark Kiva, you know, because, well, now we can bring it back eventually. No, we're not. Yes, get back to your original world that's still in limbo. And will never be mentioned again.
Seriously?
Ever. Yep.
Seriously? They'd
Yeah.
never get back to their world?
Nope. Well, technically, it was only Natsumi and Grandpa's world to begin with.
Then where did Decade come from? Does he just not have a world?
He does! In All Riders vs. Die Shocker.
That makes complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the entire original point of the show was you traveling through the 9 worlds.
Now it's him traveling through the 18 worlds.
Yep. Why is he doing this? Because we need to extend this goddamn show longer. Because we killed all our content before we can do any more. So, Mega World / Decade Complete arc.
I hate you. I hate you, Jeremy.
Is this a burning hatred or a like Kabuto level hatred?
Kabuto level hatred.
Oh, you only hated it because of the rider kick.
That's the only reason I need!
Personally speaking, I kind of think Decade Complete form looks a little dumb. Like it's a little overdone.
Yeah. Especially when you got on the crest, you have the card within 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 the card effect.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, I just think it has kind of a stupid power. It's like, yes, I can summon the final forms of the 9 riders and have them mimic me.
Now, my question is, if you summon the final forms of the rider, I know that you can do the, final form attack thing, but can he do normal attacks with the riders mimicking him?
I don't think they ever show that.
That would mean no.
Yeah.
They should have explained that. That would kind of be...
You're expecting explanation in Decade?
Okay, good point.
Wow, Glock, I can't believe you expected them to explain something in this show. This and Kabuto, wanting an explanation would just be pointless.
Yeah.
Like I said before, this plus All Riders makes me not like Tsukasa. Because I don't believe anything he says anymore. He's so two-faced. One minute he'll be a hero, and I put that so in quotations, and the next minute he'll be a complete nerd dick to anybody he wants, and not give a shit. Literally, he's been told multiple times, hey, something's up with this world. Hey, you should probably not succumb to these temptations. But you know what he does? He succumbs to the temptations. And when it comes time to actually man up and be a hero, he just dusts all those things off, all those things he did off, because it's like, I had my fun. Now I need to be serious. Really? Really? Now you do something? Now, of all times, is when you do something? Fuck off, Tsukasa. Just fuck off.
Well...
Well, and even when he did decide that he was going to do something, he didn't really even acknowledge the fact that he screwed
up. Yeah.
Yeah, he even say, oh, I had my fun. Bull fucking shit.
He wasn't having fun. He was eating it up for real.
Yeah.
Because he is that freaking...
Self-centered.
Yes. 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 Exactly.
I kind of admit for the first, I don't know, half a day, I would kind of go along with it too, just for the sheer fact that, I mean, I wouldn't be the complete butthole to everybody. I would just go along with what they were saying about me. I'm just like, does that mean
Well,
money?
okay.
Money?
Okay.
Money? Money?
I'm sorry. You remember back from the first episode where he had people ready to rip his face off because of the piss poor photos he took.
Yeah.
If you go back to that world and people are treating you like you're some sort of god, are you not going to question that?
And you are taking perfect pictures.
I will. Okay,
Well,
I agree with
I
that.
could understand the pictures because maybe when he traveled through the 9 worlds, that
fixed
that
everything.
opened his eyes to realize that the original world was his world. I could see that part of it. But when everyone that you run into is treating you like you're this all-powerful person that everything that they could possibly think of goes to you, I would be asking questions.
Yeah, just stumble at a restaurant. It's like, oh, you're the 10,000th customer. I'm like, huh? Okay.
And then while you're sitting there eating, you're getting told that you've inherited all of this because you're the 10,000th customer. It's like, wait, what?
It's like 10 billion? Yeah. I'm gonna just go to the bathroom real quick and slip right the fuck out, because no. Just no.
I mean,
I would take the money, but I wouldn't believe a thing they said. I would take the money just because it's money, and I've never had that much money.
I would play along with it, but the whole time I would be trying to figure out what the was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Tsukasa wasn't doing. And if he was, I don't believe him.
He was eating it up.
Yeah.
That was all there was to it.
All I know is I would go along with it just for that money. I would be like,
and Onodori's not helping either.
Yeah, he
Dear
wasn't
God, Onodori.
Yeah, if he was actually planning on helping, he would not get distracted at every turn.
Yes, and he seriously have those moments. It's like, dude, something's up with this world. I saw those chicks turn into monsters. And then he gets distracted by like, ooh, I'm pretty. Photo op. God damn it, Yusuke. You are supposed to be the good one in this group. Why are you being?
Okay.
Why are you sinking to Tsukasa's levels?
Okay, to this though, you also got to sit back and think. This is the same person that has forgotten countless times that he's a rider too, and that he could actually help Tsukasa.
Yes. Where was he in that last fight?
Exactly.
Where was he? Was he off back in the studio? Because, you know, it'd really be helpful right now. Or, you know, the fight with the first fight with the Dark Riders. Where were you, Onodori? Where were you? I thought you were palling around with Tsukasa. I mean, now all of a sudden you disappear?
I mean, I'm sure by that point Tsukasa and Kaito could have used the backup right there.
Yeah, because it was a 4-on-2 fight. And Lord knows, you're the only one in this group that can form change and actually probably put up a fight against some of these guys. Hell, you can compete with Kabuto's clock up. We've seen it. You could shoot the fucker right at a clock up. With Pegasus. Although, again, Dark Kabuto doesn't use clock up because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I noticed that. That made absolutely no sense. That's Kabuto's thing. If you're gonna have a dark form of him, would you not have a clock up?
He does have clock up. I swear he does.
Then why don't he use it?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, Kabuto, he gets his butt kicked once, and then gets knocked down on the ground. When he gets back up, he's going into clock up to whoop their candy ass. I mean,
yeah.
Yet he lets Decade just completely beat the ever-loving crap out of him.
Yeah. This this arc reminds me of what I don't like about Decade, and it's Tsukasa. And
Yusuke isn't much help.
no, he's not. And especially when Kaito's all about treasure, 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 treasure. I got nothing else on my mind except treasure, 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 treasure.
You know, Tsukasa and Kaito would be perfect together. They're both focused on one thing, and neither one of them are focused on what they're supposed to be focused on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we could go on forever just completely bitching about this show.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the writers I like are like Kuga, Agito, Double O's, Force and Wizard, and their associated writers. Because you know what all those guys have in common?
They pay attention to what they need to pay attention to?
No. They're fucking heroes! They give a shit about people! They have a reason to fight. They don't expect something at the end of their journey. No. Because you know what they want to do? They want to help people. That is their motivation. Tsukasa? Nope. I guess I'm in this for something else. Don't know what that is, though. Because the writers didn't give me one.
Tsukasa's only in it to find his world.
Yep.
That's the only reason he's doing anything. Kaito, the only reason he's there is to try to find treasure.
And fail at it multiple times.
Horribly.
Yeah. And this week we got backstory of Natsumi. So we fleshed her out a bit. Yay. So guess what next week is? Next week we flesh out Kaito with the DN two-parter. Also / Blade Lost War, Blade Missing Ace, because for whatever reason they decided to throw in the 3 Missing Ace movie exclusive writers. 2 of them have their returning actors. The chick is the only one who's a different actor. Why? I don't know. Because.
That's unique.
Yeah. I don't get it either. I don't know why they associate the Missing Ace writers with the end. And also bring back the 2 of the original actors to play the roles. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad. It's just, why? Why the end? Why aren't they in this week's 2 episodes? Because, you know, one of them's a bad guy and is a dark rider. The other 2 aren't, but they'd be perfect for this world.
But that would be too predictable.
Apparently. But that'll do it this week for
Ramp it up, Sloan.
Tommy Gun 2442.
I'm Peace, buddy, and we will see you on hopefully a less painful episode of the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks on our site, tgsr.dynds.org. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter account is @TGSRiftTracks, and on Facebook you can find us at facebook.com/TGSRiftTracks. Don't forget we're listed on YouTube. You can find us at youtube.com/user/TGSRiftTracks. Till next time.